If you're cool, man, you wouldn't have to worry about it anyway. If you're cool with this lack of a past, you wouldn't have to worry about it anyway. You know, you act like you have no past and shit. But I know the perverted fucking nature of a lot of gay people. I know how you guys be acting. See, here's what you guys got to realize. This is how I know he's got some fucked up shit that he's done. This is how I know. It's not because I'm trying to project on him because of my mistakes. I've accepted my mistakes. And I definitely, I definitely crucified myself for a while. For many years, I did. When I was in jail, the last time I was in jail, just about every, I was in a pod. It was special housing for like, gay people, bi, what if you have alternative lifestyle, this is the housing you would go into. And a lot of people would go in there just because they didn't want beat up by the young kids and shit, which I didn't want to go to the, I don't want to hang out with the young kids in those pods and shit. They're all they're doing is fighting and shit. I'm not into that. I don't like fighting. I started talking to him, and it was shocking just how many of the inmates in there had stories where some of their first conquest in life was kids, where they had molested them or something. Because you got to look at it this way. Here you have, let's take D. Ditters for instance. Here you have a young pig, a little piglet, we'll call him a piglet, in school, right? And he starts realizing he has feelings for the same gender. When I was in school, I didn't necessarily have those feelings yet, okay? So, but I was getting feelings of, being horny and stuff, as a kid, going through hormones and stuff. That's what happens. Puberty and stuff. That's what happens. So, the way we experience it and are able to experiment with each other, the gay community can't do that necessarily. Okay? So you have him coming into his own, starting to figure out that he's gay. Okay? Or accepting it, whatever the case is. Now he wants to experiment, right? Now he wants to take it further. What's he going to do? Where's he going to go with it? Because it's still made fun of. It's still frowned upon in areas. It's still, just a few years ago. What's he going to do? Well, to me, it seems like these guys, with their uncontrollable desires, as they're, experiencing these hormones and shit, they're going to do whatever it takes to experience it. They're going to do whatever it takes to live out their desires and shit. You can't repress desire. It's impossible. I've never seen it work. And so they go to what they deem as the next best thing. That's the only explanation I can come up with why there was such a large number of them that are that way. And why I'm running into so many of them that have this heightened sense of perversion